in all yeshivas all over the world, one of the svarim that everybody learns is the Rav Chaim on the Rambam. Everybody learns the Rav Chaim on the Rambam. And it teaches you how to think and how to look at things in different ways. It makes your brain greater. And I'm going to tell you something from Reb Chaim tonight to help make our brains greater. And it's something that you could do every time you daven. Always. It's such an exciting piece of information. You see, Reb Chaim, Seichet Tzadik Levracha, Schusa Yogan Aleinu, Reb Chaim said that what does it mean to daven with kavana? What does kavana mean? Kavana means concentration. So, for example, we in our davening we say Moidim anachnu lefanecha. I say thank you before you. So kavana means to say modim, and to think I'm saying thank you to Hashem. Right? That's having kavana. Now Reb Chaim said that's very important. But let's say you daven and you don't have kavana. Reb Chaim says you're still doing a mitzvah. But then there's a person that davens and they're not even thinking that they're talking to Hashem. Oh, Rav Chaim says if you do that, you're not davening. In order to daven, you need to do step one. What's step one? Step one is to think that I'm talking to Hashem. Now, for those of you boys that are already davening Shemona Esrei, what do you do when you start Shemona Esrei? You take 3 steps forward. Why do you take 3 steps forward? Because you're entering into Hashem's palace. You see, by taking those 3 steps forward, we're knocking into our heads that I'm talking to Hashem. What else do? We bow down. Modim. Oh, I'm bowing down. What am I doing? I'm doing exercise? No. I'm doing calisthenics? No. I'm bowing down to Hashem. That helps you realize that you're talking to Hashem. Do you know that if you look in the front of a shul, next time you're in a shul, look at the Aron Kodesh and see what's on the Aron Kodesh. On the Aron Kodesh, it says either Shivisi Hashem lenegdi samid, make Hashem before me at all times, or Dalifnei miyata aimed, know before whom you're standing. It's a training. Now, there are some older people that never train themselves. But if you could train yourself now at your young age, that when I'm davening, I'm talking to Hashem, that's such a big thing. Now, there are boys over here that do not say Shemona Esrei yet. Boys, girls, that don't say Shemona Esrei yet. But you make a bracha. Train yourself. Who am I making a bracha to? When I bench and I open the bencher, who are you talking to? Are you talking to the bencher? Are you talking to the sitter? No. I'm saying thank you to Hashem. If we train ourselves, this takes training. You know what you got to use? You got to use imagination, because you don't see Hashem in front of you. He's there, but you don't see him, right? You see Lenny, he's calling out the prizes. But you know, where are the prizes really from? Who's going to decide if you're going to win tonight or not? Hashem. But you could forget that. You could think, oh, Lenny called out my number. But if you win or not, it's not because of Lenny, it's because Hashem decided that you should win. That's thinking about Hashem. So let's train ourselves, whether we're benching, whether we make a bracha, and of course when we daven Shemona Esrei, I'm talking to Hashem. And in that merit, may Hashem answer all our prayers. We should all be healthy, we should all be happy, we should do good in school, we should have great friends, and we should have everything wonderful. A good tavach, everyone.